Have you ever wondered where drifting actually came from? Not the smoke, not the style, not the viral clips of cars going sideways on TikTok. I'm talking about the moment it all began. Because drifting wasn't always a sport. It wasn't even meant to exist. It was born in the dark, on dangerous roads, by drivers who weren't supposed to be there in the first place. And somehow, it became one of the most iconic forms of motorsport in the world. This is the origin of drifting. To understand drifting, you have to understand Japan. Japan isn't flat. It's a country filled with mountains, thousands of them. And where there are mountains, there are roads. But not just any roads. Tight, winding, endless corners stacked on top of each other. These roads are called toge. During the day, they're just normal mountain passes. Trucks, tourists, daily traffic. But at night, they become something else. In the 1960s and 70s, Japan was changing fast. Cars were becoming more affordable. Young people finally had access to performance. But there was a problem. Real racing was expensive. Tracks were limited. Professional motorsport was out of reach. So drivers did what drivers have always done. They made their own racetracks. Late at night, when the roads were empty, they gathered in the mountains. No rules, no officials, no safety. Just skill and risk. Some raced for time. Others raced head-to-head. One car in front, one car chasing. If you could keep up or pass, you win. Simple. But on roads like these, simple doesn't mean easy. Toge racing wasn't just fast. It was dangerous. Narrow lanes, sharp drop-offs, blind corners. One mistake, and it was over. But that's exactly what made it addictive. Because on these roads, horsepower wasn't everything. Precision mattered more. Control mattered more. And slowly, drivers began to realize something. Going through a corner clean wasn't always the fastest way. That realization didn't come from the mountains. It came from the track, from a man named Kunimitsu Takahashi. Before cars, he was a motorcycle racer. And not just any racer, a champion. In 1961, he became the first Japanese rider to win a Grand Prix in Europe. But after a nearly fatal crash, he made a decision. He switched to cars. And that's where history changed. In the early 1970s, racing technology had a problem. Cars were getting faster, but tires couldn't keep up. Grip was inconsistent. Most drivers adapted by slowing down into corners, playing it safe. But Takahashi did the opposite. Instead of fighting the car, he used the slide. He would enter corners at high speed, initiate oversteer, and control the car through the entire turn. It looked chaotic, but it allowed him to exit corners faster than everyone else. It wasn't just style. It was speed. people noticed.
いよいよ面白くなってまいりました。両ベテランの熾烈な争い。馬身の差は全くございません。そして両者の腕股、全く白昼しております。今度は弾みが前へ出た。そして高橋がトリックフレームを利用するように真後ろにつきました。全くこの差のない馬身の場合であります。
Somewhere far from the racetrack, a kid was watching, listening to engines echo through the mountains at night. His name was Keiichi Tsuchiya. He wasn't rich. He didn't have connections. But he had obsession. He would travel just to watch races, study drivers, learn everything he could. And one day, he saw Takahashi drive, sliding through corners, breaking the rules of what racing was supposed to look like. That moment changed his life. Most people would try to copy it immediately. Tsuchiya didn't. He disappeared. For years, practicing alone, on empty roads, in remote areas, anywhere he could drive without attention. For 4 years, he refined his technique. Braking, weight transfer, counter steering, over and over again. Until it wasn't practice anymore. It was instinct. When he finally returned to the mountains, everything changed. He wasn't just fast, he was different. While others struggled to maintain grip, he controlled the slide. Passing cars sideways, holding impossible angles, moving through corners like no one else. Drivers came from all over just to challenge him, and almost all of them lost. That's when he earned the name Drift King. In the 1980s, Tsuchiya found the car that would define his legacy, the Toyota AE86. On paper, it wasn't impressive. Low horsepower, lightweight, affordable. But it had one thing that mattered more than power: balance. Rear-wheel drive, responsive handling, perfect for controlling slides. While others chased horsepower, Tsuchiya chased control. And the AE86 became the symbol of that philosophy. Up until this point, drifting was underground, illegal, hidden, unknown to most of the world. That changed with one thing: a VHS tape. A film showing Tsuchiya drifting on real mountain roads. Raw footage, no filters, just pure driving. It spread fast. Too fast. Authorities tried to ban it, but that only made it more popular. Suddenly, everyone wanted to drift. As drifting grew, it needed structure. Events started appearing. Drivers gathered not just to race, but to compete in style. Eventually, this led to the creation of D1 Grand Prix.
攻めています。そしてこの速度は上がってまいりました。バーストだ。アウトにちょっと持ってきました。アウトに50センチ持ってきました。やだね。やだね。さっきよりラインを大きく。
For the first time, drifting had rules. Judging, competitions, professional drivers. What started as illegal street racing became a legitimate motorsport. Drifting didn't stay in Japan. It spread fast to the United States, to Europe, to the rest of the world. In America, it evolved into Formula Drift. And media pushed it even further. Movies like The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, and anime like Initial D turned drifting into global culture. Today, drifting is everywhere. Competitions, social media, car culture worldwide. But at its core, it hasn't changed. It's still about control, about pushing a car beyond its limits and holding it there, on the edge. Because drifting was never just about going fast. It was about going beyond control and mastering it anyway. And that's why it never stopped being cool. What do you think made drifting so popular? Was it the danger? The style? Or the people behind it? If you love real car stories, subscribe.